Listen, today I have some really special stuff. Hello there and welcome to a video where we're going to be trying out a bunch of new makeup. So I do have a lot of stuff. I have some stuff from Essence that has been highly anticipated on the Instagrams. And I also have some other stuff that I really want to try out that is new, recently launched, recently purchased by me, or something like that. And I just want to have fun because I like playing with new makeup. To save us some time, I already prepped my face using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and also the Hydro Vitamin Primer from Trended Up. I just want to have like a very, neutral, working well base for whatever else is left to come. And next I'm going to go in with the Wycon Cosmetics Beauty Retouch Multifunctional Glow Balm. Yes, again, it's another Hollywood filter dupe. I just promise you all that I will now buy another one and I'll just do like a fair comparison of all of the ones I have because this is getting out of hand. And I just wanted to use this on one half of my face to see how it can interact with the foundation. So I'll use it not as much as a primer, but actually kind of yes. I do believe that this one comes in just one shade, which is interesting. I'm not sure how can one shade of this type of product fit to everyone. Okay, so we have it here, and it's on this side of my face. I do look a little glowier on this side than I do on this side, I would say. So definitely it did a little bit of something. And I like the tone of it. I think the color is actually really nice, and overall the texture seems very lightweight, which I really like. Now buckle up because I have a new foundation. This is the Bear With Me Blurring Tint Foundation from NYX. I was so looking forward to this, and it was so hard to get. Because, I don't know, for some reason they just launched it really late here. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit, because this is very potent. And I'm just going to apply it to both halves of my beautiful face. So I feel like NYX has been slightly deceiving lately because, after the whole thing they did with the lip oil, which wasn't really a lip oil, now they have this, kind of a tint looking thing that is not very a tint, and I don't think it's very fitting to the Bear With Me line because this is like thick, this is heavy. It's a great foundation. Like, I like it a lot. I've worn it a couple times and it covers a whole lot and it really looks great and smooth and very blurred. But this is just, I don't get the marketing. This is just a great matte foundation. Like, why would you have the need to call it a tint when this is like clearly pretty heavy coverage? I don't understand what kind of gimmick this is, but I don't really like it. So now let me whip out another product. This is the Essence Bright Eyes Under Eye Stick. This is such a weird product that I just kind of really wanted to try it out. It has aloe, sunflower oil, and hyaluronic acid, and it is supposed to give you like a very brightened under eyes. So it's kind of like a skincare / makeup hybrid because it's not really like a serum stick in a sense that it's very clear and invisible. This is more like an actual, like a tinted thing. So I'm not going to put it directly under my eye because I find that a little bit disgusting. I'm just going to put it on my finger because I don't want to have it everywhere. It looks like this. It's like a very pale, pink. And I'm just going to put it on one side, okay? I'm going to put it on the other side than the balm. This is going to be a very complicated video. You can definitely tell that there is something under my, eye. It is very, pearly, reflective. You can definitely tell that there's been some kind of brightening going on. I'm not sure how natural or wearable this would look on its own. I don't think it's very possible to just kind of wear this under eye highlighter on its own, but it doesn't look too bad. It is definitely brightening, and I'm not sure if I could get away with just wearing this, but it definitely does something. I'm just not sure about the tone of it, because even on me, I feel like it's a little bit ashy, so I'm not sure if for darker skin tone, this would even be usable at all. But I want to see how it looks under a concealer because I really want to see if there's any difference, between using it and not using it. I do have a new concealer. This is the Neve Cosmetics, I think it's pronounced. It's the Ristretto concealer in Fair, and it's supposed to have cafe oil in it. It's also very tiny, so the name is pretty fitting. And I'm just going to use a little bit. Okay, here we go, the difference. This is where I had the under eye stick. I feel like the texture is a little bit different. Like it's sitting a little bit less okay on this side, but it's not a big difference. And it does seem a little bit more brightened on this side. Maybe it's doing something actually. When it comes to the foundation and the highlighting balm, I don't see a big difference because I think the foundation has like quite a lot of coverage. But if you look at my skin, it does have a little bit of sheen to it, but it's nothing dramatic. So far, I don't think it makes a lot of difference, so I'm not really going to worry about that. Next, I'm just going to set my under eyes, and I'll be right back. Even set, I'm not sure the under eyes look all that much different. Not really, nothing drastic. Next, I'm going to use my ColourPop Sticks Bronze again. This is a very good bronzing stick. I just wanted to use it again today and tell you that I really like it, and I've been using it a lot. See, this just blends like butter. I like it a lot. I also have a new cream blush. This is the Cream Elite Liquid Blush from Wycon Cosmetics, and I have the shade 1 Sunkissed. This looks like such a cute shade that I really wanted to give it a shot. Wow, yeah, that's actually beautiful. All of these shades in the range were really pretty, but this one seemed the most like something I don't have. And it does look kind of like neutral and almost sun-kissed, hence the name probably. I like that a lot. I'm going to use the Beauty Retouch again as like my liquid highlighter, just to see if it makes a difference when you use it like that. Okay, this is a surprisingly strong highlighting product, I would say. If you pile it on like I did, this looks very nice. I feel like on its own, this would be beautiful. I'm definitely down for that. Next, I'm just going to powder my whole face because I don't think I have anything new to powder my face with, and I'll be right back. All right, so I just quickly took my Cartier Spun, which is a pretty good old school powder. As you can see, the blush is definitely toned down a little bit, but it's not like all gone, it's just a little gone. I think it still kind of left me pretty well looking. Listen, I'm not sure how I feel about the concealer. I think it's like a little heavy looking around the eyes. And it's not even really dependent on the under eye stick. It just doesn't look great, I think. I do have a new eyebrow thing. So this is the brow fixer from Rival Loves Me. It is like one of those, you know, pods with a wax/gel or whatever. This one has a very strange texture, so I really wanted to give it a shot. I am just going to quickly fill in my brows with the H&M Superfine Brow Liner, my favorite eyebrow pencil. Alright, and now let's go in with the gel. I'm probably gonna use... There was a spoolie that came with it, but it was very tiny, so I'm just going to use like one of my other spoolies. This one is from Catrice. I'm not very good at doing this kind of eyebrow, but this is pretty impressive, I think. We'll see how it dries down because these sometimes work really well and really just, you know, glue down your eyebrows, and sometimes they don't. So we will see where these caterpillars go in a minute. In the meantime, I'm just going to prime my eyes with the Essence Full Coverage Eyeshadow Base. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and take the NYX Ultimate Eye Paint. I've had this for a while. This is their, I think it was like a Pride collection thing. And I want to do a little bit of a graphic liner or just something fun on my lids, because I do have like a very nice shimmery shiny product that I want to use to kind of enhance that. So I'm going to use this first to kind of lay down a base, and I think this is going to fit kind of well with it. So we will see. Okay, so you have like the layout done. I would just like to say that painting with this is super easy. It is such a nice texture. It is not runny at all like a water-based liner. It just works really, really well. And now probably the most important products I have here today are the multichrome flakes from Essence. Like, these took the internet by storm because, as you can tell, they do look exactly like the Dennis Americ's flaky chromy things. I don't know if they could be a dupe because I never had those. I have no idea what the texture is like, but these are supposed to be like an eyeshadow topper, water-based multichrome flakes. So those are the flakes, the blue ones. It is very like pinky blue, really pretty color. And then the other one I have is a little bit more pink toned, and it's similar in a way. It still has a lot of pink, but it's slightly more greenish. Maybe you can tell, maybe not. Those things are so hard to show on camera. But the texture is very interesting. It's a lot more runny than I expected. And even though it does say that it's supposed to be a water-based topper, I wasn't really sure what to imagine with that, but it's literally just like water with the chromy flakes. And it's interesting, like they're beautiful. I wouldn't expect a drugstore to have a product like this. And I think I'll do like inner part of my eye with one shade and the outer part with the other shade. I think I'll try a brush first because I think I might want some control with this. So I'll just pick up a little bit like this and let's try it. Okay, it's a very wet. It is just like putting water on your eyelid. That's a very weird sensation. I feel like if I had eyeshadow under this, I would be really scared it's gonna just ruin everything. Also, you cannot really control how much of the flakes you pick up. It's not that simple. It's also burning a little bit, but just a tiny bit. I think it's just drying out. Is there any alcohol in it? No, there doesn't seem to be any drying alcohol in it, so who knows? But my eyes are burning just ever so slightly. Let's continue though and pick up the other shade. This is the more pinky green shade, and I'm gonna go into the pink blue teal shade, I guess. Interesting texture, interesting work with these. Okay, they're still not dry, the first one. I don't know if they're ever gonna dry. Who knows? Okay, in the meantime, I'm just gonna finish off my bottom lash line. Now, what next? Okay, I think I'm gonna do my mascara and then we'll assess the eyeshadow once again. So I'm gonna use the Essence Maximum Definition Volume Mascara in the waterproof version. I've never tried this mascara, I think, so I'm really excited to see how it works. Because I always say that I have problems with the curl, and a lot of people told me that I should wear a waterproof mascara and see if it helps. Wow, like this is impressive. For what, like $2? Oh my god, this is insanely cool mascara. Okay, this one definitely works. Now let's talk about the flakes. Still definitely not dry. I'm not sure what I supposed to do differently. I'm gonna try to apply it with my finger to my hand. So when I swatch it, it's very wet. Okay, so good news is that it helped a little bit, because now if I just take a clean finger and tap it, it doesn't pick up anything. So definitely it's more settled into the eye now, but at the same time it still feels sticky. So I can kind of like feel it on the lids, and like I feel like this is going to crease like insanely a lot. It's definitely a very cute idea and I really like it, but I'm not sure if the execution is all that. Like, I think you need a different base because this stays sticky and wet for way too long. So let's finish off the face and then we will see how it actually, all turns out. When it comes to the highlighting balm, I would just like to say that it's still kind of peeking through the foundation. So if you like a more natural glow from within, this is really pretty. Now my foundation and like the base in general is looking a little bit washed out. So I think we should like revive it a little bit and maybe like visit some favorites or old favorites. So I am going to pick up my Made by Mitchell bronzer. This is a very good bronzer. Now for the blush, I would like to take this one. It's the, long forgotten Blush Lighter Gradient Powder Blush from Essence. They used to do a ton of these. I think they're like pretty much gone now. I can still get them on sale. And it's basically like a blush haft with a highlighter. It's a very cute concept. I really like how these look. I really enjoy brown blush. Last but not least, I would like to remind you the Gimme Glow from Essence, which is one of their newer highlighters, which is absolutely stunning and beautiful and amazing. It gives you like a very even and smooth glow. Doesn't emphasize a lot of texture, and it's like a really nice champagne-y gold, but not too yellow, not too pale, not too dark kind of shade. It's a very nice highlighter. I really like this one. Even though it does look kind of boring in the pan, I feel like this is like a hidden gem for sure. One of the last things I have here are, of course, for the lips. So we have the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. This is like one of their, I think this is like their newest lip cream formula, matte lipstick formula. And everyone has been doing these lately. So they're supposed to be more like a diffused and matte, like moussey kind of texture. With these, it's usually pretty tricky to apply them because I feel like if you apply too much, then you have to like wipe out the excess. Otherwise, it doesn't really look that great. I like it more as like this diffused kind of lip with like no borders really. I quite like the formula, but I feel like a lot of the shades are very similar and it's kind of hard to pick online the shade that you think would match you the best when the shades look so similar but are actually not that similar, you know what I mean? And the last product I have is the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Oil. This is our newest lip oil in the shade Pink Champagne. And it has a huge doe foot, so again, the trend is going on. The thing is that, there's not all that much product in it when you take out the doe foot, so that's a little bit bummer. But it's a really nice product. It's a true lip oil, nothing like, I'm a lip oil, but actually I'm a gloss kind of thing. No, this is an actual lip oil, and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, I think this is actually it. So what do we think? I think the eyes are a little bit washed out. I could have added some more black to make it a bit more vibrant, but a lot of these things are really, really good. I was really surprised by the mascara, to be honest, and I feel like this little glow balm thing is super convenient because of the concealer-like packaging, and I also really, really like it because it just looks nice. And didn't make that much of a difference in my foundation, but this is a pretty heavy coverage foundation, so I'm not that surprised. I'm not sure if the stick is usable for more people than just me and all like the fair and light-skinned people. This is very pale pink there. It's kind of heavy. I don't really like how it's sitting with my concealer all that much. I'm not saying I hate it. Maybe I'm going to start using it on its own or with just some very light coverage concealer. But so far, I'm not like 100% impressed with it or convinced that I'm going to love it. The foundation I do like very much. The cheek products, amazing. The mascara, amazing. Now listen, another elephant in the room, these chrome flakes. The problem is that if I touch them now, they don't come off still. But they're still so sticky, and it's been like 15 minutes since I applied them. That is a long time to have something sticky on your eyelids, and it is just looking a little bit weird and milky in this area. I'm not sure if you can really see it. I don't like how this is sitting. I'm not sure what I think of these. Even on my hand, it's still sticky. I don't know, I really wanted to end this video with an opinion on these, so if you should go rush and buy them because people are selling them out everywhere. But honestly, I'm just not convinced. I'm sorry. I just don't think that this is anything like super amazing. And also they're pretty subtle. So to notice them, the light really has to hit them a lot. And I don't know. I think I know a lot of glitters and like other shiny foily things that are better, actually. Very affordable ones too, which I might mention very soon in a video. But these ones, I'm just not convinced. I don't think they're 100% worth it because I'm not sure how long are they going to last. Hello there. So listen, I couldn't resist doing a little wear test because I wasn't really sure how is this glitter gonna wear. I mean, not glitter, but these flakies, So here I am at my ring light at my desk. And as you can see, there is a little bit, it's not really creasing. If I touch the eye, it's still a little bit sticky. And it's funny because this eye, as I was opening and closing, you can see that in the crease, there's like no glitter, no flakes. So I think it definitely influences the placement of the flakes. On the other eye, it is a little bit better. I feel like the placement is not influenced as much, but surprisingly good wear time, surprisingly not like falling off, but still a tiny bit sticky. I don't love that. They're still not coming off. So I don't know. I mean, they might be better than I thought, but definitely I don't enjoy them all that much in this placement. So yeah, maybe I'll try them out in another video and I'll let you know. So yeah, this was 4 hours of wear, by the way. I think that is actually it. This concludes the whole video. So today we were actually pretty lucky. So thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing. And if you want to see more videos where I talk about drugstore makeup, you can check out the playlist. See ya!